All right. We got Coach Stan Hughes here. Coach, if you just want to give us an opening statement on the game, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Yeah. First thing I'd just like to say is I thought it was a great series. And I thought Phoenix was amazing. It was just some of the best basketball I've seen in the WNBA in a lot of years that I've been around. So I want to mention how good a series I thought it was. I thought it taught us a lot about what it really takes, when you got that level of team play and that level of individual play and that type of thing. But you got to take your hat off to the heart we had down the second stretch. All we had heard was fourth quarter separation in Phoenix and Seattle. And so we really dug in. Watching Sue Bird, for example, kind of have the presence in that moment. I played Stewie for the first time 40 minutes. And then you get a player like Sammy Whitcomb who trains like no other and was ready for a big moment. So a lot of things that we had to dig to get, and that's what you got to do to advance. And so advance we will.
Coach, we go second row on the left.
Coach, your first season here in Seattle, you're now 1-1 taking this team to the WNBA Finals. What does that mean to you?
I'm a faith guy. I think God opened this opportunity for me. Wasn't something I sought. I think I was supposed to be here, and I think there's I want to recognize His presence in my life, and I think that's what I came here. But then to come to a team that I think was on the verge. I've been through all of the stages of teams, building them. Mostly I've been a builder through my career. But coming here and having a feeling that they are on the verge of being the team that we're becoming at this point, and that was really a shot in the arm for a veteran coach.
Go third row on your left.
That fourth quarter from Sue, you've seen some big shots from her on the other side and this year, but where does that kind of rank what she did?
That's right at the top, and I will always have the memory of that mask being on too, because it's amazing. She took a lick in game 4, and and she just. When I saw her today, she was just in the moment, no big deal, I'm going to slide this on, here we go. Now, I know she's been through it a few times, but her presence in that moment, I've had the pleasure of coaching her this year. There were no finer moments than that fourth quarter, watching her. We kind of gave her a little blow, and I thought Jordan kind of started, did some really good things in the start of the fourth, and then Sue came in and really just was Sue Bird. I think that's why, she is who she is. Not only does she carry herself and compete in a certain way, she's ready for big moments.
First round on the left right here.
Yeah.
Jordan Canada gave to Sammy Whitcomb. Everything keeps starting his next track. Talk about some of your next track.
Yeah, no, I think it's a real big part, of the story, because this team has done a great job of working to stay ready. Like, if you would have seen Sammy Whitcomb's workouts, and sometimes I didn't play her as much, but if you watched her work out, or if you watched Jordan Canada continue to work right up to today, you just, as a coach, there's certain times it's going to pay a dividend. So a lot of that's got to do, I think, with the type of people that understand that here I am and I want to be better here, and I stay ready in regard to that. And we're going to need it in the finals. But it was just really pleasing. If any of you all ever watched Sammy Whitcomb work, you would understand why it was so joyous that she grabbed that moment. And Jordan Canada was doing the same things, and different players off of that. And there's such a good team. And the thing that made me so confident down the stretch is I walked down to Jewel, and I said, "Jewel, you stay ready." And she goes, "Sammy's gone. Let her go, Coach." All about the team. All about the team. I mean, that was the moment I knew, you know what? That's how you find success, is when the totality of what you're doing is greater than your own place.
We'll go first row to your left.
Coach, talk about this home crowd. I've been here 19 years, and the noise level from beginning to end. Talk about what that meant to this team and how it took you through the fourth quarter.
Oh, I thought it was unlike any moment I've had as far as understanding a building in harmony with a team. I can't imagine. And even when we were down, like I looked up, we were down about 9 or something, and you would have sworn that we were rolling, And I'm looking at the crowd, and I'm watching how they didn't just engage the moments where, the storm was doing good. They engaged the moments where they wanted us to do good, and it was loud, and there's no doubt that that's a motivating factor. When you're talking about as many games as we played, and coming back home. And I just said to the team this morning, I said, when we started this journey April 29th, now we're here. Now we got a chance at Key Arena with our fans to win one game and go to the finals. And it's, they're a part of what we're doing, and we certainly share this moment with that crowd today, because it meant a lot.
The last question, third row.
How important was Brianna's performance in managing kind of her energy over those 40 minutes to keeping you connected in this game?
Talk about Stewie?
Yeah.
Yeah, like one time I took a timeout. I could see she didn't know I took a timeout to let her rest, to be honest with you, at different times. I didn't go into the game saying she's going to play 40, but when I got into the game and I was watching the flow of it and different things we were doing, I thought, through the different pairings we're going to have, we need the one constant factor of her. But she did things too. I don't know if you know. We had Natasha out. She went over to Griner. She did things at the defensive end that were just consistent. She was always there. She was there defensively. She was there offensively. That's an MVP. That is truly an MVP in regard to that. And we leaned on her, and she delivered. And she delivered big. But it wasn't, I've got the pictures defensively in my head. And the other thing that I thought we did was down the stretch, and she was an example of it, and boy, did I think AC, we went and got balls. We won the loose balls, whether they were in the air or on the ground, and that's with Stewie playing 40 minutes.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks, guys.